We have quite a gang in the studio right now, and it's all part of this really cool second annual Believe in Battle Creek Short Film Festival. We have several students from Harper Creek and Penfield. Why don't you just step up to the mic and tell us who you are and what school you go to?
I'm Gabrielle Bishop, and I go to Harper Creek.
Okay.
I'm Peyton Bess, and I go to Harper Creek.
And I'm Tyler Badgers, and I go to Penfield.
Okay, and you've also got three of your teachers who are with us today. We'll introduce them in a little bit, but I think I'd like to. Well, what? Tell us a little bit about your films.
So we picked a nonprofit to do, and we picked CIR, Community Inclusive Recreation, and CIR takes people with and without disabilities, and it gets them out of their house, and it gets them involved in the community. And we go bowling, we go baking, we do a bunch of different activities to get them really feeling included in the community.
Great. And tell us about your project. Oh, the same project. Okay.
So we worked with the Salvation Army, and they basically help people that were in poverty and gives them clothes and food and helps them pay rent and other things.
Excellent. Let's have a couple of your teachers step up here and tell us how did this get started? And this is the second year. You're Sandy Podolin?
I am. I'm Sandy Podolin.
Got your name right, didn't I?
You did.
I know a Podolin. That's why. That's why I was able to correct the spelling on all the information that was sent to me. Tell us, how did this get started? I know the Battle Creek Community Foundation has a hand in it.
Yes, we have a lot of partners here. But yes, I'm Sandy Podolin, and I work at Penfield. This is our second year. Amanda Zima and I worked together at Penfield last year, and when we decided to put this project together, we just wanted to do something that would be a hands-on learning experience so we can get our kids to really realize that their voices are meaningful and that they can make a tremendous impact. And one of those ways is to really bring it to the forefront with videos, art, poetry, and writing, and they've done a fantastic job this year.
Do you think kids today have any interest in short videos?
Good one.
Well, no, I mean, obviously you're capitalizing on the fact that people are watching them on their phones all the time, and people can make a video on their phone now. It's not like in the old days where you had to have a camera the size of a Sherman tank and a crew to run it. Anybody can do this, right?
Correct. Most of our kids use their phones to create their videos and used iMovie, and some used iPads.
iMovie to edit it with.
Yep, and so they were able to just have it at the tips of their fingers, which is really nice.
Does this tie in with curriculum at the schools then, or is this separate?
This definitely ties in. So with the English curriculum, they have to read and write all the time. They do research, reading the informational text, and part of the English curriculum is also speaking and listening. So they have to present their ideas and listen to other people's ideas in order to critique it and evaluate it. And they're doing some of that as we review the films and their projects together.
And one of the cool things about this year is I've really focused on audience and purpose. Who are you making this for? Who needs to hear this message? Think about them. And so when they were writing they got to choose whatever kind of genre they wanted to write about. So for example, like someone from Tyler's group wrote, I think it was a poem they wrote for, and they wanted to give the poem to the foundation or the Salvation Army so that they could give it to other people who might need to hear this message. So really thinking about tone, audience, and purpose, and then who are you going to give it to? Even with the art that they made, why are you making what you're making, and what's the purpose?
I was kind of astonished to see how many we've got at this festival, which is, by the way, this week, Wednesday, at JC Cinema. That's the Dollar Movie Theater over on Helmer, across from Meyer. And 19 films from Penfield, 17 from Harper Creek. That's quite a lot. Were there even more than that didn't make the cut, or is that all of them?
That's all of them.
That's a lot. That is a lot of work. One of the students, tell us how you do it. I mean, how did you approach it when you did your CIR film?
So we had to research a lot, and we picked a nonprofit that is meaningful to us and that we think plays an important part in the community. So we originally picked CIR, and we just went in and we talked to them to gain knowledge on what they do and why they do it and why it's important to them. And it has showed us a lot that they just do more than just helping people. They change people's lives.
Did you go out and film some of their events, like bowling and stuff?
Yeah, we went and filmed bowling, and they have dances every month, so we filmed that. And then after we filmed them, we interviewed some of their staff there as well.
Okay, great. And then how does it get all put together?
So we each have like different people in our group that are in charge of different things. So we have our editors, and they do like the writing, and then we have the artists, and they do the artwork for us, and then we have the video people, and they put the videos together and edit everything.
Is that kind of how it worked with your video then too?
Yeah.
How big's your team?
It consists of me and my friend Gabe. We were in the dot crew, and then we have 2 editors that write the papers, and then we have 2 people in the art. So 6.
Does this kind of thing make you think about building video into your career, or is this just something that you just want to be able to do throughout your life?
Just something more like experience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's changed so much. Like even in radio now. I mean, we're taking a video of our interview right now. It'll be up on YouTube. It won't be edited like what you guys do, but we'll throw a cheap graphic up there that says what it is, and we'll have the audio so people can hear the interview and see it if they like. But still, then it'll be cross-posted on Facebook, so people will see. Oh, here's where it is, and they'll probably, if I have time, there'll be an article up on our website as well. So it's kind of all one thing. Are any of you interested in media careers?
Well, I'm going into like kind of a technological career.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going into computer and design engineering. So I mean,
Definitely related, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, but that's the thing now. Video is part of it now, and it's so exciting to see the schools incorporating this, and then it's interwoven into the community. What are some of the other films about that we'll be seeing on May 1st at the Open? I'm just ballpark. What are a couple of things that come to mind?
So we have a lot of nonprofits that are being showcased. But we also have students that kind of went out of the nonprofit world and just focused on some of the celebrations of the community. So we have one group at Harbor Creek that is creating a video and all their art around the history of Battle Creek and how that made us who we are now and how we can celebrate that and where we're going from here. We have another one that is showcasing Claude Evans' basketball park. So they interviewed Claude Evans' nephew and got some history on that and where the park has been and how they've kind of revamped it. But we also have some where we had a group in Mrs. Rutan's class. They went to Sonoma Elementary and they did a mentorship with some elementary school students and did some activities with them to kind of showcase how to help the littles and mentor them. So we've got a gamut of possibilities that are being showcased.
It's going to be showcased Wednesday, 5 to 8:30 at JC Cinema on Helmer Road, right across from Meyer. And what else is going on in conjunction with this? Is there going to be an awards ceremony? Is it a competition?
It is, and that's one of the reasons why I asked Tyler from Penfield to come and speak, because last year I don't know if we had such a huge prize. Like the prize is it really does show the foundation's belief within the city, because the winning group gets to decide which nonprofit $500 goes to. Did I get that right? I don't want to. Okay, yeah, $500 to their nonprofit of their choice. And so when I tell students that, Tyler's reaction what really shows what this project is all about, the belief within making the city even better. And so when I told the class that, he said, "That's awesome that $500 can go to the Salvation Army." And some kids you would expect to say, "Oh, it doesn't go to us," but Tyler was. It just kind of made me tear up a little bit. Might have to do with me being like 7 months pregnant, but he's also got this great just attitude about him, and so it's been nice to see the students feel that way about the project.
Well, it's nice because it ties in education, it ties in community, and it ties in teamwork. I mean, and on and on and on. So again, it's Wednesday from 5 to 8:30. Anybody can come. We hope everybody will come, right?
Yep, and it's totally free.
Totally free. Okay. And then what is the ceremony also there afterward, or is that somewhere else?
So they have all their art and stuff on display from 6 to 7, where the community can walk around and talk to the kids about their projects and what they've done and see the art and the writing pieces. And then from 7, the movies will start. And once those films are finished, the presentation will be at the end.
Okay, sounds great.
Yeah.
And so is this going to happen again next year?
That's our hope. Yeah, we would love for the other schools to get involved too,
Yeah.
and have this collaborative thing happening each time.
So right now it's just the 2 schools?
Yes. Yep.
So maybe we'll get some more of the area schools involved in there. Did you guys have fun doing these projects?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It definitely showed how much our community has to offer.
Are you pretty excited to be, able to see them in a real movie theater with people coming to see them?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Wow. So now is the pump primed? Are you like thinking, oh, we got to do some more videos now?
Maybe.
Yeah, because you could go viral, and then all of a sudden you're famous, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's don't get too crazy. Some of those things, I don't know. Sometimes I think that they go a little too far, but still, it's really changing our world, and it's great that you guys are using it to try and change our community and help our community. So nice to meet all of you today, and thanks
Yes,
so much
thank
for
you.
coming in. And again, it's this Wednesday, May the 1st, 5 to 8:30, JC Cinema. That's 15375 Helmer Road. You know where it is. It's the Dollar Theater, and it's going to be a great event. So thanks all for coming in today. It's very nice
Thank
to
you.
meet all of you.
Yes.
Yeah.